Let the coaches coach. Let the officials officiate, and let the spectators be positive. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of the high school interscholastic athletic program. We also remind you that the use of alcohol and tobacco products is illegal on school grounds in the state of Illinois. We ask that you refrain from using these products at tonight's game. Thank you and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Cameron Kurtz, and this is Railer Basketball. Tonight's game features our guests from Normal, Illinois, the Wildcats of Normal Community West High School, and our Railsplitters of Lincoln Community High School. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the Wildcats from Normal West, out in the Big 12 Conference. Number 20, a 5'10 senior, Zach Green. Number 22, 6'1" sophomore, Josh Robinson. Number 23, 5'9" senior, Justin Fisher. Number 24, 5'11" senior, Hayden Marice. Number 44, 6'6" and a senior, Phil Younger. The Wildcats are coached by Brian Couples. Okay, Batman, hit it! And now introducing the starting lineup for your Railsplitters. Number 2, a 6'2" senior, Matt Hood. Number 3, a 6' senior, Joey Alden. Number 4, a 5'11" senior, Tyler Horshaw. Number 22, 6'6" junior, Gavin Block. And number 42, 6'3" senior, Edward Bowlby. And the rest of your Lincoln Railsplitters under the direction of head coach, Mr. Neil Alexander.
Justin Fisher, number 23, a senior forward at 5'9", biggest forward or smallest forward I've ever seen. Hayden Maurice, senior guard, 5'11", and Phil Junker, a senior, 6'6". So the Railers will definitely have a size advantage.
Block and Junker going up for the center jump, and there's missed tip, so they're going to have to reset the clock, I think, to 8 minutes, as 1 second did tip off. So a little chuckle between Junker and Block, and we'll try it again. Ball's tipped up. This time, Gavin back taps it, and the Railers will have possession as we get things started here on a Saturday.
Yeah, looks like a kind of a spread out matchup, almost 2-3 that the Wildcats come up with here in the to start the game. So see what the Railers offensively can do. Always a zone buster is how well you shoot it from behind the arc.
Railers working around the perimeter, their first possession, into the hands of Tyler Horsham. Joey Olden, Max Cook down to the baseline to Gavin. Get it on top. Nice ball movement by the Railers again. Boy, we saw a lot of this in Collinsville. They've continued it early on here in Lincoln. On the baseline, Bowlby kicks it back out. Tyler spots up for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Track down, and are we going to have Gavin?
Yeah.
Or are we going to have, that's going to go against Justin Fisher for Normal West.
You know, one of the things we didn't talk about, Jeff, was how well the Railers did rebounding offensively in Collinsville. And there's another case where Gavin going to the offensive boards. We hardly ever see that out of a Railer team, and this team has been different as far as going to the basket. As a tip play up to Gavin. Gavin mishandles, but Bowlby grabs underneath for the first 2 of the basketball game. 2-0 Railers.
Railers on the board early. Forced defense by Joey Olden. Gets it back from X. Joey with the layup is good.
There's the defense. Olden and Cook. We saw a lot of that in Collinsville. We've seen a lot of that this year. And to start the game, a turnover for Normal West already.
Well, remember we mentioned that to start the Pekin Holiday Tournament in their first game, Normal West got down 24-0, and there's a steal by Max ahead to Joey. Joey peeking behind him to see who might be trailing. There's Max, top of the key, inside. Bowlby turns 14, had it partially blocked and goes down into the hands of Breen for Normal West.
Yeah, Bowlby thought he got hit. It looked like he did get hit because the rotation on the ball didn't change, but it was really short. So it looked like he might have got tapped on the elbow.
And as well as we've been shooting, Edwood had to have had something happen to look that bad.
If the ref saw Bowlby in Collinsville shoot, they would have known he would have got fouled. He would never shoot it that bad.
On the baseline, Yunker working against block. They kick it back out. 3 is up and on the way, and that's up and good for Normal West. The first 3 of the day comes from Hayden Maurice. 4-3, Railer lead is 1. Just about 2 minutes into the contest, Gavin drives, mishandled it, lost it out of bounds. It's going to go back to Normal West.
Yeah, Gavin trying to go down the lane, went to put 2 hands on it and slipped out of the way. Tried to get the ref to think that somebody tipped it, but from here it was all Gavin.
Now he's picked up his dribble in the backcourt. Josh Robinson works over to Zach Breen. Breen into the time. Tyler with the tip away. Ahead to Joey for the easy 2.
Yeah, Joey gets a lot of those points that way, and he gets his reach is so long, and that the guy's got to throw an extra little farther away. And if the guy that they're passing to is not ready for it, our wings come in and steal it right away, and that way Max has gotten a few steals. Now Horsham with a few steals, but you can almost lead that and give up like a half a steal to Joey, but he's getting the 2 points, so I'd take 2 points over half a steal any day.
5:49 to go in the first. Railers up 6-3, and we've seen it so far. Joey may get into double figures here in the first half by just playing good defense and leaking out early.
Well, we talked about it earlier. He's just constant pressure up at the top. He's one of those soccer guys that loves to run. Those soccer guys got to love to run as much as they do on the soccer field. So it doesn't seem like he ever gets tired, and he's got that happy medium where he knows what's going to be foul and what's not going to be.
Right. Normal West into the front court against the Railers.
Pressure
tipped away again by Joey. Is it another layup?
Yeah, it is. And his consistency hasn't stopped from Collinsville. He's going right after it.
I know this is certainly, and knowing Joey, I know he is certainly not a selfish kid, far from it, but you wonder if he's sitting there going, leave me off the tournament team, will you? So Joey with an early 6 points of the Railers 8, all on transition baskets after turnovers by Normal West.
It almost feeds the other guys, too. You see Joey out there giving your 100% with his hands out and get tip-aways, and the other guys just feed off of that.
Well, with him being a soccer player, his hands are rested because he can't use them in soccer.
Well, you're true there.
Bounce pass again. Maurice for 3. That one bounces off. Breen tried to track it down, and he almost takes out one of the officials and a couple of the cheerleaders, but it'll go back to the Railers.
Yeah. Several possessions now for Normal West, and really only gotten 2 shot attempts. That's 2 threes by Breen. He hit one, and that one was off. So the Railer defense moving as well as we saw it.
Foul's going to be whistled on the sideline to Fisher as he knocked one of the Railers out of bounds, trying to.
Full sleeve Fisher is. You don't see that very often. They do have regular tank tops on, but he's got the full sleeves. He must think. Coach Al doesn't turn on the heat in here, or he's cold still.
4.5 to go in our first quarter. Lincoln on top, early 8-3 defense.
Watch
defense.
Yep. Lob play here as
Max underneath Bowlby opens up, skips it back out to Joey. Quickly around. Joey looking for someone to come. There's Bowlby. Bullet pass underneath. Had it blocked, but a foul is going to be whistled on Normal West.
Bowlby does a good job, on that zone offense where the Railers run 4 out and they'll cut through the middle. He does a good job of just hanging right around the backboard, and guys lose him. They don't talk on defense, and they'll lose him. And that time Max Cook threw a bullet pass right through the defense, and he was right around the basket.
Bowlby's first free throw spins out, no good. That earlier foul was on Normal West. That's their 3rd.
Yeah, 4 turnovers already for Normal West. Joey Olden with they've credited him with 1 steal, and the other wings have gotten steals and gotten him on leak out baskets.
Approaching the halfway mark of the first quarter, Lincoln up 9-3. Joey with 6, Bowlby with 3.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of perimeter passing by Normal West and not a lot of attempts at even looking at the basket right now.
Trying to get it down to Junker, knocked away from behind by Gavin Block. See if the Railers can convert on yet another Normal West turnover. Gavin thought about the three, didn't take it. Max looking down low.
Yeah, bring Gavin. Ooh, he's got Bowlby wide
Skips
open.
it all the way across to Tyler. Max, top of the key, three on the way, and good.
Great ball movement again. We get it in the middle. We swing it with a nice skip pass, and then a top pass right at the top of the key for Max Cook. And nice to see Max getting off early.
And with the Railers taking a 12-3 lead, it's another timeout taken by Normal West, 30 seconds, and sort of a milestone moment there for Max. Josh, that three-pointer, number 100 in his Railer career. Only 16 others have done that. He's tied with a couple pretty good shooters in that mark. Kevin Greathouse and Brandon Farmer, each with 100.
Guys can shoot the basketball. You know, that's littered with great shooters. If you look through this program, and I'd be interested to go to other programs and just see where their top three-point shooters list and how many. I mean, you've got, what do you say, 16 at the top
16
with 100 or more.
Right. So 12-3 with 3.5 to go here in the first. Across the timeline, they work it over to Junker on the right side. Robinson, Junker. Robinson gets it back, top of the key. Boy, the Railer defense playing great. And another steal. And then almost a steal as Max tipped it away, but it's controlled by Robinson.
Yeah, you got Horsham, Cook, and
three on the way, and Tyler's going to get whistled for the foul as he bumped into Breen as he was letting go of a three. And that'll be the first on Tyler, first on the team, sending Breen, the 5'10" senior, to the line.
Team first. Zach Breen at the line for Normal West. 3 shots.
First one up, and good.
Yeah, just looking at the three-point, who he just passed at 99, and that was a good shooter in his own right, Mr. Schilling, Tony Schilling. So, Tony, we're falling fast there, buddy. You're down one more, and I'll be close behind you before long.
First two are good. Second one was good. Third is good, so hits all three. It's now a 12-6 game. Skips it all the way into the front court to Joey Olden. Railers no substitutes yet. Max swings it around. Nice ball movement. Tyler open three. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Tracked down by West. 1-on-2. And then Tyler does a nice job of recovery of knocking it away from behind and saving the easy two.
Yeah, it's got to be frustrating really for Tyler right now. You know, a senior season, had so much success last year shooting the basketball. Really was our most consistent shooter through first half of the season, and just not been able to find his shooting touch.
Another long three. That's up and good again from Breen. He has 6, and just like that, the 9-point advantage is cut to only 3. Gavin steps into a three. Rolls off. No good. Quick shot by the Railers. Rebounded by West. And with 2.5 to go in the first, Normal West a chance to come down and tie this one up.
Yeah, a lot of quick shots, a lot by the Railers. I think right now the Railers can get any shot they want, and we've kind of settled for a few quick threes. And if you don't make them and they come down and hit them, your lead can evaporate real quick.
Breen, jump stop at the top of the key, picked up by Olden. Swinging around to Morais. In the corner, nice save inbounds. Back out to Breen. Under 2 minutes to go. Junker, nice ball movement. Breen's three on the way, and we're tied.
Yeah, Breen feeling it. And what they're doing is they're getting into the middle at the free throw line, and our wings are going to have to converge on Junker in the middle. And they've been able to find Breen several times in a row now.
Max Cook, top of the key. Looking underneath to Gavin. Gavin makes a move, slips it back out to Joey. Quick ball movement inside, turn around. Bowlby 13 is
nice.
good.
Yeah, that's nice. Edward catches it from the guy at the top of the key, turns like a 180 and right in the middle of the lane with Junker at 6'6". He shot right over the top of. Nice shot by Bowlby.
Railers back on top, 14-12. Again, Railers have played this one, no subs so far here in the first quarter. Try to dump it inside. Max flips it ahead to Joey. Joey's going to go in for the layup that would not go down.
Yeah, he's a little trouble sometimes with that. At first, he's got the first three that went down, but he's had trouble making them with a little bit of not contact, but a guy kind of chasing him down.
Junker at the elbow, turns from 15, and he hits. Nice shot from the 6'6" Junker. Tied at 14, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Got to believe Railers hold for one.
Couple quick timeouts by Coach Couples for Normal West, and really some good timeouts. Got their guys kind of calmed down after they got down big early, and they've brought themselves back here with a tie score.
Tied at 14, Joey with 6, Max with 3, Bowlby with 5. The scoring for the Railers here in the first quarter. We're down to 17 seconds. Usually they go with about 9 or 10. Gavin hands to Max. Max barks out the call, and here we go. On the dribble, hands over to Olden, down to 5. Swinging around, down to 3. Got to look for something. Joey underneath, the lob to Max. Hits it off the backboard, and that one did not go as advertised. Our score at the end of the first quarter, kind of a surprise. We're tied at 14. Back with the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. And I think Will was looking for a little contact as well.
Looked like there was a little contact, but there you go. Joey Olden, again, another steal and tip away by Joey Olden. Really the only Railer that's been, and I don't think he's come off the floor yet. Yep. He's played the point and now the wing for the Railers. So, the rest of the guys got to feed off of his energy.
Bream's 3 missed it. Will Cook, nice job going in to grab the rebound, and it's a foul coming over the back. So Will has certainly come in and given a lot of energy to this Railer team as well.
Yeah, good job by Conrady of boxing out some of the other guys, getting some box outs, and Will Cook flying in there to go get the rebound.
And now Joey will take a seat. Jordan Perry will check in, and I don't think in Joey's case it's a case of a message being sent. I think Joey's just tired.
Yeah, he needs a break. You play as hard as he's played in this, whatever it is, first 12 minutes, 14 minutes.
Ebelair, Cruz, Will Cook, his 3 is up. Left it short, tried to get his own rebound, but Breen tracks it down. So no starters on the court for the Railers right now. You've got Will Cook, Peyton Ebelair, and they've got a nice double team there at the timeline. Conrady, Cruz, and Perry on the floor for the Railers as well, and Conrady grabs the ball off the bounce, hands to Ebelair. Railers head the other way.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Conrady the ball. We need to try and get the ball inside. We've got a little size in there with Cruz and Conrady. Like to see you get it at the top of at the free throw line, then pass right down to Cruz or Conrady.
Cruz turns from about 11 feet, no good, and then Will is going to be whistled for the foul as he tried to come from the backside and knock it away. Will pick up foul number 1 as the Railers get closer to putting Normal West at the free throw line for bonus. 1:15 left in our first half. Lincoln 15, Lincoln 21, Normal West 21 with that 1:15 to go. And I've seen that look before from Coach Alexander. The halftime message may not be PG rated.
Well, he's probably just sitting down, just thinking about what he's going to say and trying to motivate the guys. And I think there's a time in the season where you think you're pretty good, but you may not be quite as good as you really are. And I think that's going to be one of those messages here at halftime as if you don't bring it, we're not very good, and we can be average. But if we bring it, our A game, we can be pretty good. We've shown that.
Now, we saw in the sophomore game that Normal West very good at running offense as they approach the end of a quarter or half. And right now it looks like they're very content to hold for the last shot. And each quarter they were able to get a very good look at the basket as the time wound down.
Yeah, they're content to hold it for one also. And really tough to hold it against the Railer defense. As good anticipators as they are, they're going to read one of these and hopefully pick it off. 15 seconds now here in the first half.
Tied at 21. Normal West, they go at about 10. Robinson with the dribble to the left. Here comes Breen around a whole bunch of screens. They try to slip it in. Ball tipped away. Cruz flips it ahead to Conrady. Conrady fires it up. Won't go down. Well, at least they got a look. Wasn't a good one, but it would have counted had it gone. Our score at halftime, it is Lincoln 21, Normal West 21. We'll be back with our halftime in just a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.